Now after studying about male reproductive system, let us start our another study, that is female reproductive system. The parts that constitute the female reproductive system includes a pair of ovaries, followed by fallopian tube, which is also known as oviduct or uterine tubes, which is further followed by the third part, that is uterus, fourth part vagina, the fifth comes is external genitalia, which is also known as vulva or pudendum. These are considered as the main reproductive parts of the female. Apart from that, there is another reproductive part known as mammary gland, but it is considered as an accessory reproductive gland. That is, although it is a part of reproductive system in case of females, but it is not considered as the main part and is considered as an accessory part. This figure depicts the structure of female reproductive system and its parts. This figure is the frontal view of the female reproductive system. As it can be seen from the figure, a pair of ovaries occur which is connected to the fallopian tubes. These fallopian tubes are further connected to the uterus, which is followed by cervix, vagina, and finally external genitalia. Now let us study these parts in brief, beginning with the ovaries. This figure depicts the structure of an ovary. Now, as said earlier, ovaries in female occurs in pair. That is, they are considered as a paired glands with size of about 3 cm long, 2 cm wide, and 1 cm thick. That is, these glands appear small and appears to be the size and shape like that of almond. They are situated in the upper pelvic cavity as said earlier, it occurs in pair, so it is arranged in the upper pelvic cavity, one on each side of the uterus. The maintenance of position in case of ovary occurs by a series of ligaments. Thus, these ligaments helps in maintaining the position of the ovary. Each ovary contains a hilus, which is considered as the entry point for blood vessels and nerves. Thus the blood which is passing through these blood vessels enters into the ovary through a point called hilus. Now in sectional view of ovary, it consists of the few parts which are as follows. First is germinal epithelium. Definitely the name suggests that it is made up of epithelial tissue, and since it is made up of epithelial tissue, it occurs as the outside covering of ovary. That is a layer of simple cuboidal epithelial tissue envelops the ovary. Within this germinal epithelium occurs another region, that is tunica albuginea. This layer occurs below the germinal epithelium and is considered as a capsule of connective tissue that occurs directly under the germinal epithelial layer. After this occurs another region called stroma. These all regions occur sequentially in manner. That is, after germinal epithelium, tunica albuginea occurs, following which stroma occurs. It is also a region of connective tissue which is present deep to the tunica albuginea. Moreover, it is composed of outer cortex and inner medulla layer. In this region, numerous ovarian follicles occur. These ovarian follicles contains large number of ova and their surrounding tissues occurs in various stages of development. That is, the tissues which surround them develops at different stages of development. which is followed by another region, that is Graafian follicle. This region consists of mature ovum and its tissues, that is the tissues which surround it. Within which occurs the last layer, that is corpus luteum. This is the region which occurs in the form of glandular body, which is formed by Graafian follicles after ovulation. It is this glandular body which produces the hormone progesterone. That is, the production of female sex hormone progesterone occurs after ovulation through Graafian follicles in the form of glandular body. Apart from this, other female sex hormones like estrogen is also secreted by the ova, that is produced from the ovaries.